Okay, law number 5 of the 49 Laws of Sharp. Assume any woman you're seeing is a hoe until she proves otherwise. And ladies, don't act all scandalized. Y'all know this is true.
Where's your neck, bro?
All it is. Me as a female, if I can go talk to somebody or flirt with somebody and I see automatically that they're just all over me, it turns me off straight away. But if I go to you and I'm kind of like flirting with you, but you're like hesitant or you don't show me no attention, in my mind, I'm like, why? And it makes me more interested. So yeah, I completely 100% agree with that statement.
So how can a man give a woman the attention that she wants while still remaining a challenge?
Ooh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
See, you and I are married, okay?
Mm-hmm.
We have a son. That's my boy,
Mm-hmm.
Kevin Jr. There comes a time where I say something happens with Kevin Jr. and I'm going to say go right and you're going to say go left. Both of us love our child to death. One of us has to pick. One of us wins. Which way do we go, right or left?
I'm assuming it's automatically the direction that you said. I can't remember whether that was right or left.
Why would we go your direction if I'm supposed to be leading my son and you? Do you think my direction is going to harm my child, my legacy? You think I want to put my future at risk? See how even the nature, you're in the passenger seat trying to put your hands on the driver's seat, trying to get us somewhere, and you're going to kill us both.
I said this in another video. If you see a woman back a car into a parking space, go the other way. That's a dude. That's a dude. If she backs her car into a parking space, I don't care what she look like getting out. That's a dude.
Are you pro women killing men?
I think that if the man deserves it, yeah, why not?
Julia Fox has somehow become the mouthpiece for violently angry women who hate men and want to blame them for everything. So for the ladies who resonate with Julia or her message, I strongly suggest you take a look at yourself and why that is, because she is not someone to look up to.
Men trying to automatically equate height to making fun of fat people or fat women specifically. I'm 5'2".
Oh wait, so feminists think it's okay to body shame men, but a man can't say he doesn't want to date a fat woman, which is a completely valid statement considering it has more lifestyle implications and is much easier to change than hairline and height. Also, two wrongs don't make a right in terms of putting out hate into the world to be less oppressed. One wrong also doesn't equal one right, because females aren't oppressed in the modern Western world.
Tell us the story. Tell us the story of this engagement at Papado Oakland, a location I know very well. I know John Ben Dukes. I know the manager. Tell me how he proposed. If he proposed to you in the middle of the restaurant, I want to hear this story.
So, like I said, he's one of the guys who I had been seriously dating.
Just tell me about the proposal. Tell me about the proposal. I just want Saturday night. What'd you have? What'd you eat?
So I mean, I was having a nice meal.
What did you have? What meal did you have?
I don't understand
what the food
specifics.
Because I just want to know. Did you have what? What'd you eat?
I mean, I don't know what you're trying to get at.
I just want, ma'am, you have a great story to tell. I just want the details. What'd you eat? Why are you being so evasive about seafood? Exactly, you lying bitch.
Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe.
You got the right one today. I know Papado Oakland very well. I used to live in Dallas. I know how the restaurant's laid up. I work for the Pappas Corporation. I know how this works. See, when a man proposes to a woman at a restaurant, he typically lets the general manager or the manager on duty know that he's going to propose, so the restaurant can help him coordinate this. They tend to bring out a special dessert if they have the ring, if not. See, this chick just try to make it seem like, yeah, we went to Pappadeaux and then over the course of a meal, I went to the bathroom, he came back and proposed. You are lying bash. Because a woman who gets engaged in public knows the details.
Why don't you just take the picture on your camera roll and keep it there?
No, because you feel when you take a picture and you look at it, you feel, wow, like this would be good for my Instagram.
Okay, so you put it on your Instagram.
Yeah.
So what would be the difference? Because remember, the picture's to make you feel good.
Yeah.
So what would make you feel good on Instagram?
The likes, the comments.
Okay, the attention.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we're back.
Right.
Full circle. I'm not trying to advocate for cheating. I don't think it's okay. I just think we have to understand where the guys are coming from. We expect monogamy and we judge them for cheating, but yet we're not virgins. Yet we have open Instagram accounts. Yet we come in with a child. It's like, and then we're gonna say, be faithful to me, and they're like, what?
Pros and cons of dating a single mom. Let's start with the pros. Single moms are more humble and less prideful, so they'll bust it open for you without hesitation, especially if you cover a bill here and there from time to time. When it's time to visit her home, the hospitality is A1. She's able to keep the fridge and pantry topped off with the resources she's been able to finesse out of government aid and family courts. So you'll always leave her crib with a full belly and an empty sack. Pockets may be a bit ran through, but that's okay. Don't carry more than the average price of a wig in your wallet. Leave all your debit and credit cards at home and only bring your prepaid phone and a pack of magnets, if you can fit them. If not, grab some Trojans. And with some single moms, they're willing to make a cash deal for food stamps. Okay, cons. 93% of single moms will have rent due by the time you knock on the door. 88% of single moms require you to earn 6 figures, be 6 feet tall, have a six-pack, and at least 6 inches of pipe. 70% of single moms still bust it open for their baby daddies. So don't kiss them in the mouth and think twice before going downtown. And make sure y'all stay getting tested. You don't want to get monkeypox. 60% of single moms are poor, so keep that wallet topped off. And if the kids are older than 12, make sure your car doors are locked. And leave your jewelry on when you're in pipe mode. Oh, and when you get through the door, take your shoes with you, especially if they're size 9.5 through 11 in Jordans. Those are the pros and cons of dating a single mom.
I bet you at my crib. Aerobics, got you straight off flex.
We don't talk enough about how passport bros are just predators. You're leaving America to go to another country.
And I rest my case. The women that claim to not care about men leaving the country will call a man a predator simply because he is leaving the country. And they are not leaving because they want quote-unquote submissive women. They are leaving because they're tired of being told by broke women that they don't make enough money. They're leaving because they're tired of being called crazy by women who pray to rocks and think the month you were born has anything to do with your personality. They're leaving because they're tired of seeing their friends lose everything that they have because against their better judgment, they decided to put their relationship on a piece of paper to please their woman. And some of the men that make the videos about this just make it because they know you would react. And you're doing exactly what they want you to do. Exactly what you did with Andrew Tate. Exactly what the gym bros do with Drew Afualo. So the more you feed into it, the more this topic is going to become relevant when nobody should care in the first place.
Clip that's been going viral, right? One of them, a lot of women are saying this is the issue with men today, right? They don't open up to us as women. And a woman hit me up and sent me she reposted it, right? And she put oh, this is so wrong. This is the wrong mentality to have because even Jesus cried. You are correct. Jesus Christ did cry. But you know where he cried? He cried in the dark. He cried in the wilderness. And there's a scripture to it, and I'm gonna put it on the screen somewhere right here. He's cried in the dark. He told his followers, wait right here, don't fall asleep, I'll be back. He didn't even cry in front of the men that followed him. Why? Because he had a responsibility as their leader to show resilience, valor, and bravery, to show strength, right? He didn't show vulnerability. He went and cried in the dark by himself, and he was vulnerable with God, his father, right? And like I told y'all last time, if you don't have a father, find someone that you admire and respect to be vulnerable with. And if you can't find someone to be vulnerable with, you be vulnerable by yourself in the dark and understand that you have enough power within yourself, enough critical thinking within yourself, and enough logic within yourself to go through and fight whatever it is that you're going against. And that's what women don't understand because they think
any guy who goes after a girl significantly younger than
Let me get this straight.
ex-porn star who fetishized the hijab in her videos and created a clothing brand called Shaitan just to throw subtle jabs at the Muslim community and create religious controversy, is now going out to criticize other people based on their dating preferences. She says men in their 30s are predatory if they date girls in their 20s, even though she has made countless videos with guys much older than that. And now that she is not in her early 20s and she's starting to hit the wall, no one wants her, she's gonna criticize men. This is the last person anybody should be taking dating advice from. My dear, I would recommend you not attack the sexual proclivities of men, given your sexual proclivities. There's nothing wrong with legal consensual marriages, and it's always older women who are not at the age of desire who spin this narrative. Of course, I would love to debate this topic with you, Miss Khalifa. Invite me on the podcast, we'll talk.
In what ways are women not free or legally the same as men nowadays?
The wage gap, people say because women choose jobs that pay less. Whether or not that's the case, it's still a problem.
Let me get this straight. It's a problem that women are paid less. Got it.
The reason for women choosing jobs at lower pay, that's a problem.
So whether or not they choose the job that pays them less, it's still a problem. Bear with me.
Because of where it comes from.
Can you tell me why that's a problem? Shouldn't she be able to do whatever her heart desires?
I don't think it's a problem.
2 seconds ago, she said it was a problem. I asked her why it's a problem. No, it's not a problem.
But I think it is a problem that important jobs like being a teacher, those kinds of things are getting paid less, and those are primarily dominated by women.
Here it comes. Do you think an astrophysicist or like a rocket scientist should be paid the same as a teacher?
Honestly, I think so.